It's kind of on the nose, but sure. Alright, settle down.
Quiet down.
I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counselling you'll all be offered. The counselling will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak to him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. I wonder who. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counselling? Kind of sounds we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'll do it. I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Want to skip? Not much choice. Yeah, probably better not to draw much attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counselling, eh? Lady Ann's right. Make sure to visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourselves, okay? Oh, and I have dropped some frames, so if anyone's been here a while, make sure you refresh the stream so you're caught up.
Yes.
As dropped frames means more delay. I'm sorry about that.
Welcome.
It's not voiced. Yes? Welcome. Are you here for a counselling session? Actually, I'm here for the snacks. Yeah, am I here about time? Oh, it's now about time even. Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? Shall we get started?
Shall we begin?
Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about. Sure.
Yes.
Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now. Anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You can even just grab some snacks and be on your way, if you wanted. Oh. Done. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. Is that what character that's been used? Yeah, but they reuse a lot, like going through the games and stuff. I mean, surely Persona 5 hasn't already used all of them. Like, come on. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, and that's why I wanted to get even with him. Hoshio. And? At first, I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shio was going to put herself through. But if you say so, Young to the food and runs. Later, I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shio's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out. Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you got the wrong... Nope, in fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So what's on your mind now? Right now? Right now?
Let me think.
I was just hoping Shio will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida. Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but... Chuckle, I definitely agree with you there. But it's possible to wipe every tragedy from history. If only, right?
Yeah.
Everyone would be much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems like I lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest. Huh, good to hear it.
Okay.
You deserve it. Feel free to stop by anytime.
Okay,
Will do. See you
I'm gonna
around.
get going.
I feel like this would, like these sessions would work a lot better if it was voiced by both people, or at least by the person sitting there. Well, I went in for counselling. You're going soon too, right, Joker? That's if multiple people, like if we see Ryuji's session as well, because like it's like you get the deep connection thing, because then the voice can do the like emotions and everything. Makes it seem more real, I guess. How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I expected. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Yeah, speed house in the distance. Didn't you have a counselling appointment? It's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done. It's Ribbon Girl. Ah, hello. Are you here for a session as well? That's right. Is that so? Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he even ever came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. We're really not. Don't go overselling me too hard, though. Yoshizawa, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. We'll say we get started. Thank you for coming. We made a deal. Right, okay. So, just as a heads up, it says you don't need a matching arcana, so you expect one less note, but it's got like the, if you have a matching arcana, points to it. So I only got one from that, but you should get two if you have the matching arcana. Which I don't remember seeing any counselor personas, so whatever. But we should be fine, apparently. Well, yeah, that, apparently. I see. Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp on the situation you're in, Joe Starkin. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. So much for my privacy. I'm glad you got a sense of humor about it. But yes, it's not exactly kind to you. I'm sorry. It's counseling to lift his spirits, yeah. Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. This is where we become the counselor. It seems like you're largely being able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an eternal reality? Some conception of themselves they're striving for? Like, wanted to be a model student, or wanted to be loved and relied on. That kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the wanting actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? I stepped on an ant earlier and died too young, burst into tears. But it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Joe Starkin.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry if this went on longer than I expected. Somehow, the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess. Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind? I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel. If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be, yeah, it'll be able to help a lot of people. So, I'll need more details. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I guess my point is, I'd just like to ask you to help with my research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And I've got a lot of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Well, okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver. Let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you can draw out your full potential. Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Maruki is growing stronger. Why do I feel like he's doing the same thing that Makoto's meant to be doing? Is that just me? He just seems very... questionable. It's like he's asking specifically about metaphorical hearts that people have. You know, because we're the fan of these and we steal metaphorical hearts. Awfully convenient, isn't it? But hey, it's tinfoil hat theory, it's fine. So, Detox X, when Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately. Oh, that's pretty good.
Alright.
I'm guessing all of them are going to be something way weird and wacky like that.
I know.
Alright, would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time, or when I need some input from you. We got his number. Yes, we're in there. Special ramen for you. It's really
No.
damn. Now, I better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger. My max SP is increased by 5. Hell yeah. Oh, and here. Never a bad time for a snack, right? Hey, nice. God, these sessions are great.
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around school. Well, this is where it turns out if you max his confidant, like, you get the bad end because he rats you out or whatever.
Man.
That would actually be a really funny twist. If maxing someone's confidant actually gets you the bad end, you're actually meant to ignore them. You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. How late is it? I'll look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, yeah, you should try them again sometime.
Good night.
But you should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right? Oh, can we not do anything? Yeah.
Hey.
I'll just add this.
Oh, wait, I can see the next thing that we get from him. Chance to receive the effects of charge and concentrate at the start of battle. That buffs your attack and magic, right? Or attack and defense? Huh. I mean, that sounds kind of broken to me, but hey, what do I know?
Well then.
What does concentrate do?
I'm so sleepy. I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
I know that feeling.
Bull! You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady On. You're quite
Charge
different from
multiplies the
stupid monkey
user's
I know.
next physical or gun attack by 2.5, and concentrate multiplies user's next attack
Size
magic
is
damage by
meaningless if there's nothing
2.5.
inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up?
You get a chance of that at the
You're
start of
gonna make me
every
forget
fight.
Everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What's wrong?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Anime cutscene? What? Ah, those some creepy feet.
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Yeah, so those seem very, very
Fine.
broken.
Come on.
Especially if it depends on what the chance is. It'd probably be like 20%. That's still, like, to have 2.5 times the damage on your first attack. I got off hurt. Prot shot. Wow, dashing.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
She sounds like Misty there.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
Where's my plug?
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you
Wait a minute.
be the model for my next art piece?
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for
Oh,
some
so the person that does
shady
Arn's
business?
voice in this also does
Will you
Elizabeth
cooperate with
in
me? What do you say?
Seven Deadly Sins.
Hold your horses.
Who
are you
I was gonna
anyways?
say. Well, I mean,
Where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei
He is
High's Fine
Jotaro.
Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am
He's
being
after his
allowed
grandfather.
residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
hey,
He was
Dynamo Boy.
introduced as a
Welcome to stream. Good to see you. I hope
super
you're doing well.
Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then.
5p's.
I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
Yay for bestest boy.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours.
Same.
Yusuke.
How could you forget a face like Yusuke's? Yay for art.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
In the metaverse.
This metaverse business again?
I don't know what she expected.
Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I don't know.
I see. Fine. Let's get
Did
back
she
to
just look at her
Madarame's case.
wrist?
Keep it concise and stick
She
to
doesn't
the
have a
facts.
watch on. Seems like those were kind of tough. Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? We've got every question right. We're at two knowledge, so I think we've gotten top score. If you can get top score in the first exams. Oh shit, I got that question wrong. I've been there. Ugh. There you go.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
It's over.
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
Wearing PJs.
There's no point in getting antsy.
School
though.
uniform they wanted.
I
So
know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere?
don't argue with it.
We still have some money left over from the other day.
I never thought about that. Yeah, they do kind of look like
I
that.
want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right. There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that
Yep.
Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'm curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets?
eBay.
Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original.
Well,
is
in the
weird.
first playthrough. It never even occurred to me, but
Everyone's going.
you are right.
It's settled then.
Should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature.
Mature, you say.
Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're going to the exhibit with Lady Anne. Curious if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow. We can't go out right now. So I keep thinking about the Nakanohara said. Could it have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? Sounds about right. Seconded. Great, the name really stood out to me. Oh, sorry, the name really stood out to me. Yeah, I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not that common at all. If what we heard is true, Yusuke is studying under a corrupted teacher. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Yusuke's life is probably pretty terrible. Well, we gotta look into this. Comfy, yeah, that's fair. I mean, as long as it looks professional, like, make it as comfy as possible.
Oh.
Just fancy pajamas, problem solved. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Watch that.
You think I go out with her? What do I look like?
What? You liar. You told me you loved me just last night.
Wow, it's a show about young adults set in the ritzy upscale neighborhood of Bubbly Hills. Whoa, is this what high schoolers are like overseas? Don't get any ideas, alright? But haram route.
Hey, hey.
I already felt that they're desperately to be loved by someone. Maybe you learned a thing or two about charm by watching this drama. Meow meow. Right. So I'm just looking in the past in the next couple days.
Well then.
We're starting to get late. Let's head to bed, alright? What is this line for? Oh, that exhibit must be opening today. It's really packed. Want to come back another time? I like that you can press X and it goes to the next one. Because in the base game, I believe you couldn't do that. You either had to wait for it to go on or you had to fast forward it. Like, pressing X didn't do anything.
So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
You came.
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Anne be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out!
Okay.
Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
Let's learn about Madarame.
I guess we should do a quick pass through at once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's
Those two are in
important
shot,
is to
right?
distance oneself from worldly
Like for the news
desires, such
interview,
as
like where the
money,
camera's pointing.
fame. My
that way.
atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Oh, Jesus.
Katie, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways,
Quick, deploy button mashing.
don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's
Does he
special.
though?
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei,
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing
They're in shot?
something
Yeah, that's what
from
I
the
thought.
artwork. That alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
indeed.
We're still slightly annoyed about the choice of name for Yusuke,
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
given that in Persona
This
4 there
one?
was a companion
guess it's the
called
painter's
Yosuke.
anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong
So you have
frustration
Yosuke and
from it.
Yusuke.
To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
That old lady
I
totally
tried to get an
elbowed
autograph.
me. But thanks to that, I remember
What are you trying to get an
now.
autograph for? Because last I checked, I haven't done any fan meetups just yet. Wait, what about Arn?
Let's not worry about it for now. It's about a post online.
Is this what's
Here,
going?
look at
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... Anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shack and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely.
It's nice to
as
know
if
Ryuichi
disciplining
keeps his
a
phone
dog.
charged.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open,
Orange.
there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Arn has selective sight,
Oh.
it's fine.
Yeah, right.
Ow.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Oh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't joke about sight, because as soon as I said that, I got something in my eye. Ah, that was lovely. He does.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but Is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info and the address to his
Hans
sensei's
cursed me, yeah.
atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Okay.
In any case, I need to find out if that rumor about Madarame is true. If it is, this might be exactly what we needed. That reminds me, the home shopping channel is today. It is. Let's go. Calming mask, wide eye drops, cosmetic cure gift. Ooh. So do I want to buy gifts or do I want to buy an allergy thing? 14k? A gift set for healthy and cosmetic loved by working women everywhere. That's not worth it, right? Surely it's not. How's the confusion and dizziness? I don't think I want either of these, to be honest. Because that's going to be pointless. And I don't think I ever had to use a gift in base Persona 5. So I think it does say gifts are for when they're angry at you, I think, possibly. Or you can just give them a... actually, yeah, when do you give them gifts? Because I think it helps up the... Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I think it ups their... what you call it? Confidant rank, that's the one. They're the points you have for them.
Hey.
I'm going to think. Nice relaxation on the toilet. I feel like I'm getting somewhat close to improving my knowledge, somewhat close to improving my charm, so, getting somewhat close to proficiency and guts, and no idea how far I am with kindness. Okay. It's 139 USD. Jesus Christ. So that's about 1 million dollary dues.
Now listen.
I'm gonna study.
Make sure you close up.
Hey, hey.
I do like how they have fixed you being able to do things at night. I remember that was a big thing when they announced stuff for this. Because for those that never played Persona 5, normally, a lot of the time when you get back, especially after Mementos, but even stuff like this, like be like, oh, you did a story thing, well, gotta go to bed. And you couldn't do anything, but at least now it's like, well, you can do anything in LeBlanc. Like, at least you're able to use the time for something.
Well then.
So, because the options for LeBlanc are what? Studying, making coffee, / curry, watching a DVD, reading, increasing your max health if you really wanted to, crafting. Like, there's a good amount of variety of what you can do.
Let's get started.
Hello there, I'm Dr. Marauki, your school counselor. Thanks to the school, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I want to talk a little about how mental health and perception can affect you. Don't worry, I don't want to stress you out or anything. Just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind?
So,
See, what's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof of it. There's proof it can even heal you depending on your outlook. So, Joestar-kun.
any ideas?
What do we call the phenomenon where believing in a treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? I know this without even having to. Well, I've read it now, but I knew the answer. It's the placebo effect, where you think something's working, like because it's like you take like sugar tablets, and then you're told, oh yeah, they're painkillers, When in actual fact they literally do nothing to you. And then people were like, oh yeah, no, I don't feel pain anymore. Woo! And everything.
This is it.
Yeah, but that's correct. $200 dues, goddamn. Some people specify that placebos don't actually have any curative properties, but even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We call that a nocebo. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe I should ask to borrow his notes. Wow, Joker, you're super smart. I wish I could be more like you, Joker. And then we do nothing, apparently, for the rest of the day. That's just one example, but my point is that our minds and bodies are more connected than we think. So it's important not to push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest too. And it's my job to help with that. So come by the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. The mind affects the body, huh? You think I'll change back into a human if I just believe in it hard enough? You gotta believe. Never even heard of them. GTFO with that shit. LOL. Even kids aren't that dumb. Ugh, quit with the rumors. I think they've changed all these. Played too many games. Yeah, and they have. Yeah, right. LOL. Of hearts? What tryhards? Lame. Ruffle bow. Abin something or other. Not even worth a laugh. I searched. Makes no sense. I didn't read the other things. I was more interested in the bottom stuff.
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master.
Oh, Kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
It's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous.
Ow.
Wowie! Again!
I should press gently. I mean, I could press forcefully, but I feel that's me. I should really press gently. Ah, time to button mash. Whoops. Ah. Best option in the entire game.
Oh, I just
Oh.
opened my mouth.
Oh, seriously?
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Time to I thought that was much later, but I guess not.
So, which line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then
Remember,
walks
guys,
to
we're
the
the Phantom
destination?
Thieves.
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Where are we going? Something about Central Street. Says John Pettingham. I think so. But maybe it might depend on what the choice you say it is. So I don't think I said it was a stuffed animal last time. I could be wrong.
Wait.
Residential past Central Street. Oh, it's a walk bit though. Okay, let's get going.
Suguru Kamashita, former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament. Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Is that it?
We're at the right address. The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
Probably.
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down. Okay?
Who is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well?
Hey, sorry, but we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This?
You're expecting Madarame to be the
Not
bad
only
guy,
is the
but it was
plagiarism
me,
impossible,
Yusuke!
He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence, it is charity. And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
You really think that?
Yusuke, what's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Oh, everyone is on point with their battery charging. Yusuke's at 81%.
Inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
You know, the real important stuff.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit.
He's lucky about me with your
I
inside
implore
voice.
You, seriously consider
I mean,
my
Yusuke was
offer.
the only one shouting, so...
I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
How's the metanav?
Oh,
Hey, the app.
was it picking up our conversation? This display. It means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Because he's a bastard,
Madarame,
obviously.
plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For
real.
What the hell hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the
So
person's
nice,
name and the
guys.
location.
Probably
All
the
that's
latter.
left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for to enter his palace.
You mean like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some
God,
things.
what could Madarame's
Make
palace
any random
actually
guesses.
be?
It's a bit sudden though.
He likes art.
Why don't we start with castle?
Then what about prison?
He likes art.
Ah, what a pain. Jail.
I'm gonna go with a paint
And
bucket.
guidance counseling office.
Just a bucket of
Might as
paint.
well add farm. Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
Junkyard is probably a good idea. You know, Art's Place still works. Oh, whoops, my bad.
Forgetting navigation.
Oh my god, wait, a museum was right? Oh, wow. Oh, hey, thanks, Discord. I'm streaming, apparently.
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
Didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on two legs.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Forget that. Look! That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out.
This is a new song.
So extravagant. To the point that it's gaudy. It's a museum, right?
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
Madarame's artwork is on display at museums in reality too, though. His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right.
I think it's a slight variation on what we used to have for
A
this
must for Phantom Thieves?
palace. Yeah, definitely.
Now that's our Joker. I feel the same.
But man, just look at that insane crowd.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same. I think it's slightly different.
Yes!
Okay, let's begin our infiltration. Okay, well, we're gonna wait in that gigantic line. Don't be stupid, we're not gonna go in the front door. There's a high wall around the building. There's a convenient van in the way. We just have to find our way over. Let's go. Right, before we do anything, most important thing, what outfit are we going with? So we've got the summer uniform, winter uniform, summer clothes, winter clothes, swimsuits, loungewear, which I think only Joker has. The other Persona game outfits. Vintage uniform from Catherine. I don't know which one that one's from. The butler outfits, the Christmas outfits, the dance wears, Shadow Ops uniform, samurai garb, or the I don't know what is this one? I'm sorry, what? Why am I like a what? Why am I like a police officer?
Yep.
This is really how he thinks of that rundown shack. It's overwhelmingly shiny. It's not hitting me that this is the old guy's palace. That's why we're here, right? Come on, let's check it out. Catherine, I don't think we went with Catherine stuff last time. The fuck? Why has he got a sword? Yeah, we'll do the Catherine ones. Why not? Are we? Vincent, Ryuji has Orlando's fashion, I think. We're not changing Morgana because you can't get rid of the afro. Yeah, Catherine's kind of okay. There you go. Yeah. Oh wait,
Let's do it.
you know what? No, we'll change Morgana's because we'll have a different song, right? To change the music depending on what you are wearing. Stray sheep suit. What were the Trish ones? That was it. What are these? Like a fairy? Anyone got any ideas? There we go. Now he's a little sheepy.
I can feel it.
Yeah, that was definitely a different one. It's cute. Yeah, this I liked the second one. The first one was a bit odd, but I like the second one. Pick it up. Cheers. Oh, you jump over here? No. Cat go bear. Cat does indeed go bear. Still count. Nice. Yeah, they definitely upped the amount of items you get. It's ridiculous. In a good way.
Hey.
Oh, the skylight's open. I think we can get in here. But it's a pretty far drop. We'll be able to get back out this way. Hey, don't worry. I have a rope. I'm our tool specialist after all. So, what's your call, Joker? Want to head inside? Let's do this. It's quiet in here. Almost eerily so. Hey, this. It's moving. Come on, we're in a palace. That ain't anything to be freaked out over. Palace reflects its ruler's heart. Maybe wants to check these paintings out.
I have something.
Oh, so I guess. Oh, we do have to actually check the painting. Oh, hey, there's some kind of explanation here. Let's see. It's someone's name and age? What the hell? That can't be the title of the painting, right? Do you think it's the artist's name? Let's check the other paintings too. I think there might be something important about them. I'm curious about the other paintings too. Come on, let's go into the next room. What? There's another painting. Is a non-playable character in the Persona series? Oh.
I have something.
Right. Smashy smashy. Oh, smashy smashy. Episode 2 specifically. Ah. That'll be why I don't recognize it.
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Matarame's famous for having a variety of art styles, but all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
How could you see that from there?
I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
I mean, crackpot theory, but it could be, bear with me on this, all the people he's stolen from. Crazy, I know.
Focus.
What? No way! It's Best Boy!
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
Huh? Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are?
They're coming. Madarame's pupils.
I think you're right.
For real?
All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer. Alright, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
My neck feels really stiff today. Really annoying.
I can feel it.
I like how Joker keeps doing that with his hand, even though he's not wearing gloves. There's some sort of brochure here. What? You find something? We're here to investigate, so we should check everything that catches our attention.
Look, a
A
treasure,
treasure
chest.
chest.
Why don't we crack
Oh,
it
2
open?
treasure chests. 3 straw dolls. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
We have 7 lockpicks. Hell yeah, we'll open it. Lunar Cutlass.
oh,
Oh, this beauty looks like it's just my size. Go ahead.
yep.
See, we have to be careful with Morgana's stuff, because I'm pretty sure Morgana has weapons that are, like, really high attack, but... Or, like, really... No, they're really low damage, but really high crit rate or something. Oh, never mind. 90 attack and 99 accuracy. That's... Sure. Fair. Like, do you feel better? That'll probably help. Cheers. Nah, it's fine. Spoilers for Persona 2, you know? We'll get around to it. We'll get around to it eventually. Is this a pamphlet? This is getting way too detailed for a freaking palace. Why do you bother making something like this? Oh, there's a museum guide on here. Let's take it with us.
Oh,
Yeah, it might even show us the location of the treasure. That is a possibility. At the very least, it should give us a good reference to the scale of this place. Huh? The map only shows half of the museum. I see. So it says 1 out of 2. Then the two out of 2's got to be around here somewhere, right? Oh, just how big is this place? We can worry about that another time. Right now, our objective is confronting Madarame's cognition. May have to reconsider our plan depending on what we find. I mean, he's got a palace. Seems pretty sketch to me. Oh, is that it? Oh, I thought we leave now. Never mind. This is different. Hmm?
Look at this.
I don't remember the people being on it.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools!
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still.
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display. But Kitagawa-kun
Just not
acted
calling your own, I know, right?
Maybe
Disgraceful.
that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this
At least
nuts
pay them
to
an
target
exposure.
Madarame?
Like, come on. Let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about!
Hold on, you two. We should confirm these facts with Yusuke once more.
Why?
Confirm what, though?
Surely if they have a
That means
palace,
we should get
then
solid
we need to
evidence
get
that
rid of
such
that
crimes actually
palace.
took place.
Right?
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
You're right. I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
I'm not sure how that's if that's how that works, but sure. It's our first one, therefore it's going to work. Apparently that is really how it worked. The reason why Yusuke is hiding the truth, huh? Would you really forgive someone unconditionally if you owe your life to them? I'm not so sure anymore. What are you bringing this up for? According to Kitagawa-kun, Madarame isn't a problem. What do you mean? Something wrong? I mean, I know Madarame is a bad person, but still. Maybe I'm so hesitant because I haven't actually met any of his victims. Yeah, I guess that part's totally different from what happened with Kamoshida. This might be an extreme line of thinking, but if an evil person isn't causing any trouble now, is there really a point in us stepping in? Well, you got a point. So we've got to let Yusuke decide if Madarame is worth going after or not. I don't know. If it were me, I'd never forgive that bastard. Let's see how Yusuke feels. Yeah, I guess we could talk some more after that. Okay, let's meet at Shibuya after school tomorrow. Alright, let me save. So I think I'm actually going to go grab some more tea as I have run out and stuff. So we'll have a quick break. So if anyone needs to get anything, that's a great time to do it. Like food, drinks, stretching. Make sure you stretch. My neck's hurting, so I'm going to try and break that. So yeah, and we're back here in just a few minutes.